Imagine working hard all month, getting your paycheck, and then realizing a big chunk of it is already gone. Where does that money go? Why do we even pay taxes? And most importantly, do we actually get our money's worth? Let's break it down. Taxes are as old as civilization itself. From ancient Egypt to modern America, governments have always needed money to function. Think of it like this. If a country were a house, taxes are the rent we all chip in to keep the lights on, repair the roof, and make sure everyone is safe inside. But unlike rent, taxes don't feel optional. They're mandatory. Why? Because governments can't run schools, hospitals, armies, or even fix roads without money. And that money has to come from us, the citizens. So where does your tax money actually end up? Let's take an example from the United States. A large portion goes to Social Security and Medicare, programs that support the elderly and provide health care. Another big chunk funds the military, everything from soldiers' salaries to high-tech fighter jets. Then comes infrastructure, roads, bridges, public transport. Education, funding schools, teachers, and student aid. And of course, government debt, because countries borrow money too, and someone has to pay the interest. In other countries, the percentages may look different, but the idea is the same. Your money is fueling the system that keeps society running. But here's where it gets tricky. People often feel their taxes aren't used fairly. Maybe too much goes to war and not enough to healthcare. Or corruption eats up what was meant for development. That's why taxes are always a hot topic in politics, because they're about priorities. Now imagine a world without taxes. Sure, we'd all have more money in our pockets, but who would build the roads? Who would pay the police, firefighters, or doctors in public hospitals? Without taxes, society would collapse into chaos. So why do we pay taxes? Because they're the price we pay for living in an organized society. The real question isn't whether we should pay, but how our governments should spend it. At the end of the day, taxes are less about losing money and more about investing in the system that makes life possible.